This video is basically all captured from dash cam video, and yeah, I wanted to see what that would look like and how usable it would be. Well, here we go, or here I go. I'm heading from Beckley, West Virginia up to Brighton, which is about 450 miles, a little shy of that. And I've been visiting Garnet for his 40th birthday weekend before his actual birthday. And but the weather is terrible. We've got this snowstorm upon us. It's been stressing me out. Now I'm like driving in it, and there was forecasts of like I don't know, 5 to 12 inches of snow, and like, oh my goodness, I'm just not looking forward to this ride home. And I almost left the day earlier, like yesterday. Right now this is a Monday. I almost left on a Sunday, but then I'm really glad I didn't do that because I had a lot of fun yesterday, and that would have been stupid because it's actually not that bad. It's just kind of, it was all the scariness with the weather people and all the media just makes it sound like we're gonna be all socked in and not be able to move and all that. Anyway, here we are, 15 minutes into the ride, and there's a overturned tanker up here, and I didn't know that right away, but this did actually make me think, holy shit, this really is going to be kind of a crazy ride, because this is in the first 15 minutes of what normally is like an 8-hour ride. And yeah, so there's a tanker on its side that jackknifed. Luckily the cab didn't flip over, and I'm thinking people are probably okay in that one. So now I'm like, on our way, and here we are coming into the first toll booth, and as I was pulling up to this thing, I'm getting my money ready, and I rolled my window down, but I just realized my window is like frozen shut right now. So I'm pulling into this thing with my frozen shut window, and I'm planning to just like pop the door open and jam my hand out the door and pay him some money. So that kind of, the guy actually laughed when I did that. I told him my window is shut. Here we are, like, I don't know, 20, I don't know, some amount of miles later, and we're crossing the New River, and this is like just out of Charleston. Actually, and by the time we get to Charleston, the roads weren't really anything to be like afraid of. Although there definitely were still some spots, because it was the temperature was pretty much below freezing. But there was like, the roads were definitely clear, and people were pretty much driving at posted speeds for most places. And yeah, so now we're on 77 North, heading up to head towards Athens and Columbus. And here's my exit, and all of a sudden I realized, God damn it, there's all these cones here, and I don't really know where I'm supposed to turn off to get into my exit, and I don't want to miss my exit. And so I said, okay, I'll go there, and then I realized, oh shit, I didn't pull the right, I didn't go in the right spot there, so I have to. Then I see all these other cones on the side up here, like, what the hell was that? Somebody took out a whole bunch of cones. Anyway, so now I did make it up to 33, and now I'm about to cross the Ohio River, and here we are, and now I'm going basically from West Virginia into Ohio. And yeah, so we're like going to be in Ohio in a second, and then we will end up going to charge. Or I guess my next thing is to find a charging spot, and I think the next place to do that is going to be in Athens, which is I don't know, a good 40-50 miles from here, and yeah, it looks like I've been on the road for a couple hours almost at this point. Actually, it's much closer to 3 hours. Drive's not as bad as I was told that I needed to be worried about, or something like that. Yeah, so here we are getting off of 33, and we're going to be pulling up to a charging station, and then I'll charge for a while. So there's got a bunch of chargers around here, and we'll just hang with this one for a while. And so yeah, so this is our first charging, and this one took about, I don't know, just probably under an hour. And that got me easily another 200 miles of range. So yeah, now I'm, I guess, driving to the next charging spot, which is, I've decided, looking at where I'm at and where I'm going to be in need of another charge, look like somewhere between Marion and the Upper Sandusky. So I'm I just got off of 33 and I'm on 23 north now, and I'm driving on 23, and here we are, actually already in Upper Sandusky. And this was a really hard charger to find. I ended up having to drive around this block a couple times. It kept routing me to that bank parking lot, and then I finally realized it was this looked like the alley, and then the parking lot off the alley. That they never said that, but anyway. Here I am finding the single charger. It's like, oh my God! And actually, there are two here, but still, man, I don't know what I would have done if it was, all full or anything. So, anyway, I got that charge, and then I miscalculated, and so after I was on the road for another 10 minutes, I decided I needed to charge again. So I drove some more and then got off and did another little charge to get me all the way to Brighton. So now I should be home free to get to Brighton. And yeah, man, it's been a long day. I guess normally it's about a 7-hour drive, and anyway, here we are, actually going into Michigan. Woohoo! And but with charging like literally 3 times. And one time I had to drive several miles out of my way. It just adds a lot more time to the ride, but it's an adventure at the same time. Like, I had never ventured into Upper Sandusky before, and that was kind of a cool little town. And yeah, I hung out there and went into a little pizza place and had some pizza, and just interacting with some people in there, and that was cool. And never would have done that in a regular gas car, because I would have just pulled and gotten gas and hit the road again. So it's a trade-off. You definitely have to have a different frame of mind. But anyway, here I am. It was snowy in Brighton. I knew I couldn't even get up my driveway, so I just pull over to the side here, and I'm going to shovel the driveway with my snowblower, and then I'll drive up the driveway like I'm doing right now. The magic of video editing there. So it took me about an hour to do all that snow plowing, and it doesn't look like much, but man, I don't need much snow on my driveway before I slip and slide and can't get all the way up. It's not fun at all. Pulling back into the garage, and yeah, it's been a long day, but here we are.